Hello everyone, it's Ali and welcome to today's video. So I'm back with my little Tim Holtz inspired journal. I think last time we did the front cover and we made this tag to go in there. Now off camera I've had a second, rethought what I wanted to do. As you know, I stitched in the signatures separately, so there was 1, 2, 3, 4, was it just 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 pages. As I showed you, I stitched them in, which gave me like 24 sides. I decided to stitch down them to make pockets. So this one we've got a top pocket, this one we've got a side pocket, top pocket, side pocket, and yes, so on till the end. I just thought it'd be something a little bit different rather than just embellishing every page, and it would just be a nice little journal. So what I'll have to do is it won't fold down flat for me to work on that way, so I'll have to sort of put it like that to work on. I've got some papers here. Let's just get some what I can use. These are what I call just sort of vintage themed background, just lots of different papers that I can use, and I think I'm going to go with that one for my background. We'll do 2 sides. Let me just get rid of the whites off the edges. It'll just make it easier for me when I'm tearing that way. Yeah, I just thought something a bit different rather than just embellishing pages. I'll make pockets with them, pocket pages, and we'll do it like that. So I've got my ruler. I'm going to turn it with the straight edge, and then let's just put that up there. Sorry, I'll move it down in a minute. Let me just see where I need to turn. I can't see. Let's have a look. Where are we? Come here. Even if it sticks out the bottom a bit, it doesn't matter. Is that okay? Yeah, I think that's okay. And I think I will put the back cover on as well whilst I'm doing this. Let me just get some ink out, and then I've got my ink on my desk ready. Right, glue is hiding behind my sewing machine. Yeah, I just thought, you know what, I think I'm going to stitch them up and make little pocket pages, just have a little bit of a different journal. Like I said, it's not a writing journal, this, it's just a little inspirational journal to look at. Now I won't be able to stitch, I could have stitched around them I suppose, but I'm not bothered about doing that. Let's just make sure and then I will, when I've put the other paper on this side, I will cut a thumb notch. Let's just choose another paper to go with that. Well, it doesn't have to go with that, but let's just choose something for the back. Yeah, let's have something with blue on, a little bit different. And again, let's just cut the white off. Okay, let's just get rid of those off my desk. I'll save these scrappy bits, I'll put them in my scrap box. Let's just put them there. Right, let's do this page. Which way around are we? We want it like that, so let's just tear the length first. I'm sure there's an easier way to measure than that, but this is just how I find the easiest way to do it. And then we want it right on the page. So, and then we want to tear, oh, I've moved it. Yeah, I can always trim off the edge if I need to. Right, which way around are we gluing on? That way. yeah, it'll make it a bit harder for me to work in, to put the papers on, but yeah, I never make life easy for myself, do I? So there's nothing new there. Okay, so there we go. Now, as you can see, that is over hanging, so I can just trim it off like that. Okay, and then we've got, oh, it's a top pocket, isn't it, actually? Yeah, top pocket. Let's just straighten that up properly. Let's just make sure I've glued the ends down, which I haven't, because I'm rubbish at gluing things down properly. Let's turn it over this way, just the same this side. I could stitch it, but it was a bit of a faff, to be honest, trying to get it in my sewing machine. So yeah, I'll have to work on it like that. Right, let me just grab this one here. I am going to put some notches in so we know that they are pocket pages. Is it top, that one? Let me just check. Yeah, it's a top loading pocket. So, oh, I don't know if it'll go through that. Oh dear, no, it doesn't want to go through that. Come on, that thing. Oh, there we go, it's done it. Right, let's see if I can get a little bit of ink around the edge as well. What have I got? Vintage photo. That was the first one I picked up, to be honest. So I might put tabs on the pages, I'll see. I don't think I'm going to put anything on the inside pocket. I think I'm just going to leave it. Now, as you can see there, I've not gone right to the very edge. So let's grab some washi tape. I was sorting through washes yesterday, and I actually, let me just grab this drawer here. These are all like my vintagey themed ones, my Tim Holtz ones. What's that one? The problem with these is I've had them for so long, bought them new and never used them, just put them into a basket. The sticky comes off them, doesn't it? Just put a little bit. Come here, let's just take that gloopy bit out. Let's just put a little bit of glue down there. And I'm just going to run my finger down, and then I'm going to get my washi tape. And oh, that was clever, wasn't it? Never mind, we can patch it up. It might be okay, actually, that. There we go. Let's just put a little bit down the bottom. Yeah, this is what happens when you hoard your stuff and you don't use it. It just, yeah, I've done this with loads of washi tapes. They've just not been able to be used because I can't find the ends for them. The sticky bits, I mean, it's not so bad if the sticky comes off. You can always add glue. But sometimes they just rip. Excuse me, where they're not, so you don't want them to rip like this one has. I'm just struggling to find the edge again now. Sorry guys, faffing around, but I don't want to, I want to use the same tape. Yeah, this is done the same. It's a lot of my washi tapes have done this, to be honest, just ripped. Let's just turn, that's better. Let's get rid of that. Let's put that little bit on. Just make sure that, yeah, I'm going to throw it away. I've ruined a lot of washi tapes like that, just hoarding them for too long and they just break. There we go. Okay, so, right, all I'm going to be doing on these pages is collaging. I've not decided what I'm going to use yet, but I think I'd like some kind of book page on this one. Right, okay, let's just a collage on two, bit different. Keep them, they can go in my little box. Let's put that, some ink. How you doing, everybody? Okay? I'm not too bad. Right, let's glue this on. Yeah, it's the bank holiday weekend when I'm videoing. I'm trying to get ahead with some videos. Put that there. Okay. And then let's just put my washi tapes over there. I don't need them for the minute. Let's have a look. Where's me? These ones. These like all these things that need to be used. Just need to. No, I might even have a little bit of the bingo. Like I said, I'm just going to be collaging on these pages. Nothing fantastic, just I think we'll have that. That's like a botanical box. So we'll use them. Do a botanical page. Let's do. I'm just auditioning at the moment, just trying out some bits of ephemera to see where I want them. Like that. Quite like that. Let's have another ticket. These are just like little labels and tickets. Let's have a little bit of colour down the bottom. Right, I think I'm going to stick them down to give me a base. And you can see where I was going to tear around the edge of this, but I've decided I want straight edges. Yeah, so we'll have to make all the little tags to go inside as well, won't we? Let me just get me scissors. Let's just buff the end up a little bit. I have got a tool for that somewhere, but I don't know where to put my hands on it at this moment in time. Right, let's put you there, that bingo ticket. Now let's put this one going down there, like that. And then let's put this one coming out the other end, like that. Just layering, and then a bit more glue on there. Right, where's my little labels and tickets and bits and pieces? What else do I want? Anything else I want in here? Let's have a look. These are all sort of bigger bits of ephemera, to be honest. What's these? Let's have the little hand on there like that, and then I want something on this side. I think I'll put little labels on there. Now then, what do I want as my focal image? Do I want one of these portraits? Do I want one of these? No, I think they're better on a smaller page. Or do I want, I've got so many things here. I've got these photographs, but I think they need a frame around them, don't they, them ones? Yes, I think they definitely need a frame. Let's have one of these portraits. Now then, which one should we have? I think I want a gentleman. Yeah, we'll have him. Yeah, let's put him down. I hope my journal's on camera and you can see. Like that. Not putting putting too much on because I don't want the pages to be really what's the word, guys, really dimensional, chunky. Let's put them, let's just get me with a little, these are bigger labels and numbers. I like that green one. Stick that under there. No, that's too big. Let's get some. Yeah, let's put that up there. That one. And then let's put some glue. I'm rubbish at sticking things down properly. Right, let's have some little numbers and some little labels. Yeah, we'll put that on, but we'll have a bit of ink over the top of it. Just a little stamped label. Just tuck it under there. Let's just put some ink over that. And maybe a little number on there. 79. Let's do that. Oh. Number 3. Put that on there. Yep. And then something just here. Maybe a little quote along the bottom or something. I'll have to get some words out. I don't know where my word. I think they might be up there actually. Excuse me, I'll have a little look in a minute. Yeah, let's put some ink around that. It's a bit white, isn't it? Let's put a bit of ink over it and grunge it up a little bit. And then we can put that number there. I think maybe that one at the top. What would we do without these little labels and numbers? And oh, I'd be lost without these for collaging with. Let's just shut that up. Let's put that up there. These are like little quotes. What does that say? If you can't find the words, tell it with colour. Off we go on our special journey. Yeah, let's have that. Let's just ink up the edges. That can be the start of the journal, can't it? Let's put that on. And let's stick that along the bottom there. Yeah, there we go. It's a nice opening page, isn't it? Hopefully they will start sticking down the more I manipulate them. So I think I'm going to do this page as well. Yeah, I'm going to do this page as well. Right, I think we'll have a botanical one on this one. Let's find something. Let's start with that, and I'm going to stick it down just because then it makes it easier. Well, I'm going to stick the middle down anyway for me to collage around it. I don't think I can always stick some paper under the edge if I want to put some paper. Yeah, let's tear that a little bit. And let's put a bit of ink around that. Just put that underneath. Sticking out the side a little bit, like that. Maybe a little piece at the top. Right, let's put that under there. Like that. There we go. And now I'm going to... No, I'll stick it down at the end, just in case. Right, let's have a look. What else do I want? for these things, these little botanical bits and pieces. Butterflies. Butterfly. I am going to use the Tim Holtz things as well. I just want to just put a few bits down first. Like I said, I'm not sticking loads on because I don't want the pages to be too chunky. I want it to be a nice little journal that'll just, somebody can just close and it won't be big gator mouth. Just, yeah, just a nice little journal. Maybe I should put a bit of glue under there now. Okay, right, where's my Tim Holtz Botanicals? Let's have a look. I think they're in this one here. So, what do I want? I want some flowers, that's what I want. Yeah, they're a bit faded, them ones, aren't they? I want something a bit brighter. What have we got here? Oh, there we go. Maybe that one. Yeah, I like that. Let's put that down before I change my mind. I don't want to overthink. I just want to, yeah, I just want nice collages. And like I said, I'm hoping that this journal will just inspire people. I know I'm not an expert at collaging, but I feel quite comfortable collaging. I don't sort of find it hard, if you like. What else? Let's find another botanical for the top. I think that'll be too big. What about that little one there? I should have got a little, yeah, let's have that one. Yeah, I'm not an expert at collaging, but I think I do okay at it. I do like collaging anyway. And then I'm going to get one of the butterflies. I'm sure there was one in, there's not a small one in here. Let's have a look what little labels we've got. I need a little tray to be putting these on, don't I? Hang on a second, guys. Let me just grab this and then we can see what we're working with. Right, that's better. I can have a look what I've got, some specimen samples there. And see what I'm working with now. Little butterfly there. I've got one for the other side. There you go, we've got one there as well. No, I think I only need one butterfly, and I think I'm going to put a little word on the other side. Let's put that there. Oh, I didn't ink on that, did I? Let's just get some ink, and then let's find a little word. Certified. What does that say? Believe you can and you will. That will do us nicely. I've not stuck that down either, have I? Let's just put some ink around these little things. Put that there, and then this one, it's just ink around this. Yeah, that was my plan, just to do nice little collage pages. Now, should I make the tag? I don't know how long I've been on. It wouldn't take me long to make a tag to go in there. Let's do it. Let's just get, let me just get a pencil. I'm sorry, keep reaching across. Right, let me just get my trimmer, guys. Let's just try this. Let's have a look at that. Should I make tags or journal cards? I think I'll make tags. Yeah, I'm going to make tags. Right, let's just pop you there for a minute. Let's get some paper just to go on the front of this. One that I can... have that one. Yeah, okay. Right, let's just, which part do I want? Part there. I will stitch around all these. I'll do it when I've finished making the tag. Let's just stick it in the middle there, like that. Okay, and let's cut around. Yep. Yeah, we'll go with tags. I don't very often make tags. I tend to navigate to journal cards more than tags. Right, okay. Let's ink. I'm going to put an eyelet in, but I'll do that at the end. I won't waste time putting eyelets in. You've seen me do that before. Right, let's just put a little bit of collage on the front of here. So what I will do is I will just put, I'm going to stitch around it when I've turned the camera off because I've got my sewing machine on my desk, and then I will put a little, now I don't know whether to make one this side as well. I think I will. Then we've got two, and then, you know, we've got them facing each side, but I'm not going to do that now. I'm going to leave it there because I've been on quite a bit now, I think. So that, I'm going to leave that out to dry. So that's what we've done today then. We've done them 2 pages, and yeah, I hope you like it, guys. I hope you're feeling inspired. Let me know if you're working along with me. And yeah, I'm going to leave it there for now. Like I said, I'm going to stitch around it, put some twine in, and then yeah, we'll come back. I might make the other tag to go on the back and then show you when I've done it. I'll see how I feel. So as always, guys, thank you so much for stopping by, and take care, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.